Hey, Miss Butler, this is David Dixon, A&P Pressure Washing. This is a really quick video just to kind of explain the bid that I'm sending you. If you'll scroll down, you'll start off with a house wash here. Now, the basic is just the core part of the house, not including the decks or the back patio or the screened-in porches areas. It's just basically the core part of the house. And me and you were already out there walking over it and realized that, yes, ma'am, it does have a lot of green spots on it and does need pressure washing soon. But just wanted to tell you about the difference between the basic and the deluxe packages. So on this particular house, I would definitely go the deluxe package because we did talk about how we could clean the inside of the screened-in porch and make sure we get all the water out of it as well. So that's the bid here. I'll come back and talk to you about what the premium and legendary are that are over to the left of this in just a minute, because it'll make a little bit more sense after I show you some other parts. The next area is actually the concrete cleaning. What I did was I took all the concrete that was on the property and put it into one bid. Now, if you'd like for me to segregate it out, I can. That's not a problem at all. But the basic is just using pressure and water to get rid of everything that's on the concrete, the dark spots, mold and mildew, that kind of thing. The deluxe, actually, after we've already used pressure and water to get it all off, we post-treat it with a chemical that actually brightens up the concrete, kills off the mold and mildew, and makes it stay much prettier, much longer. I would highly recommend it, especially in these green areas like this where you get a lot, and down towards the dock, just because it will allow you to save a lot of money from having to do pressure washing as often as you normally would. So that's the basic and the difference between the deluxe. The premium that's actually shown in this package is if you wanted to clean it and then seal it with a sealer that lasts about 7 to 8 years. That's on there if y'all like to have it, but some of our customers enjoy it. But most of the people usually pick the deluxe just so they don't have to pressure wash as often. If you'll scroll on down, I'd also give you a bid on doing the window cleaning. Now, when I say window cleaning, we are a professional window cleaning company. We do not just do this with pressure washers. The basic is just doing the outside only. The deluxe is doing inside and out. And our main goal is to get them so pristine that it looks like holes in the wall instead of dirty glass. So that's what we're really going for. So the deluxe is what I would go with on this one. Most of our customers will do in and out once a year and then outside twice. So now over to the left, the premium package is what we have to charge to have windows restored back to their beauty after they have been neglected for a long period of time, but you guys aren't there yet, so you don't have to worry about that at all. Now, as I was walking around the house, I did notice that the roof needed to be cleaned. Now, what's happened is, you'll look at these pictures, there's a microorganism that actually lives on the roof and starts feeding into the shingle and the limestone, and basically what you're seeing there, the black marks, are its poop. Now, you're probably in about stage 2 infestation on the roof, and what's happening right now is it's eating into the roof and causing the roof to be brittle, and it's only on the north side of the house. It's not the entire roof. But what we can do is we can kill off those things, extend the life of the shingle, and I mean, it looks great, but it also is really practical because you don't have to pay thousands of dollars to replace a roof prematurely. So I would highly recommend getting that done. It's not very expensive, but it'll have a great impact on your roof. Now, the next area of the bid, if you'll scroll on down, is actually the deck cleaning. The cleaning itself, to get the deck looking right to where we could stain it, would actually be $734. But for us to buy the stain and to actually restain the flooring of the deck with the same Sherwin-Williams paint that you've already got after we've already cleaned it, would be the $24. So I wanted to let you know that the wood is not in terrible shape. If it was, it would be a lot more prepping, but we would take care of it all. Everything that's already been stained at least once. The only area that we talked about not doing was under the covered portion in the back next to the screened-in porch, but all these other side deck areas next to the garage, the ones that off of the side porch there, all of that would be included as well. And that is us covering the cost of the stain as well. All right, if you have any other questions, feel free to give me a call on the deck. I know that we had talked about that extensively, so if you have any questions, give me a call there. Now, one other thing is, if you'll go ahead and scroll on down to the next one, there was one other area that I know that I had mentioned to you earlier, and that is gutter whitening. The zebra stripes, or whatever you want to call them, tiger stripes, are on the gutters that come down the side, the black stripes. Those do not come off with pressure washing no matter how hard you try. What that is that is a stain that's electromagnetically charged and it's in the actual paint. So it takes a special chemical to get those off. We could do the entire house for $385. It does take a lot of elbow grease to get those off, but it is well worth it because it makes your house look like it just got painted. It's amazing. So that is something I would suggest as well. Now, as promised earlier, if you'll go back up to where it says house washing, the premium package on the house wash includes the house being cleaned and also all the concrete. Now that's one package that'll save you a couple $100 right there. But the legendary over to the left, that is including cleaning the roof, the gutter whitening, pressure washing the house, pressure washing the concrete, and everything in between. The only thing that it does not include is actually getting the deck cleaned and stained. Now that would be separate, but it includes everything else getting done: the roof, the gutters, the house, the windows, and the concrete. So that is a package I would highly recommend because it's going to save you several $100s by putting those together. And once you pick the package that you like, as you see here, you can just choose it out and then sign your name and hit the little button that says I'm ready to schedule. It'll email us letting us know that you're ready to go, and we can go ahead and get you scheduled. If you have any questions, please feel free to give me a call, 478-345-1278. Thank you.